and welcome to this week's Principal Podcast. Coming up, we're going to go and visit some mathematics lessons, some science lessons and some English lessons in our secondary school. We are going to hear about some of the exciting auditions that are coming up for our junior school production and for our secondary school production. We're going to hear about a university fair event, and you're going to get a taste of our very first sports report. Enjoy the podcast.
We've been learning about how good teamwork is used in math.
Teamwork's in mathematics. Okay, so what can you teach me about what you've learned about? What makes a good teamwork?
Open-minded, so being able to be open-minded about your working, because if you're closed off, that affects on the whole group. It's like a rippling effect.
Excellent. Open-minded is good.
To communicate, so you can share your ideas with other people.
Okay, clear communication with people. Nice.
Equity is also good when you're working in a group, because you need everyone to have equal jobs, and so teamwork is.
Okay, so equity, we have to make sure we balance out the work of the team.
And you want everyone also, you want to try different things as well in maths. You don't want to just stick to one thing.
Okay.
You always want to just go beyond.
So if we're trying some mathematics, we want to try different ways of doing it, not just stick to one.
So that they get the most water and that they stay moisturized.
Okay, and so what is our hypothesis? Do we think this is going to work?
Yeah, we think that by putting the beans in different areas, we'll get different results on which one will germinate the most. Our prediction is that the one put in the sunny area will produce.
Because the area is so moist, if you look closely, some of them are starting to glow.
Glowing already? Oh, you can see that on the camera, look at that. It's starting to glow already. Fantastic. How long has it been in there?
Just about maybe 25 minutes.
And it's already beginning to germinate. Yeah. We're up in the English neighbourhood, and we've got some students up here today, and what they're looking at is descriptive writing, writing skills, writing techniques.
Descriptive writing.
Descriptive writing. Okay. And what's the activity we're currently doing now to learn about descriptive writing?
We watched a short clip from the movie Lost, and we're supposed to write descriptive writing about it in our own way.
Okay, so you've written a little bit of script based on the stimulus from the TV that you looked at. Mm-hmm. And now what are you currently doing for each other here?
We're assessing each other's work.
So what does that mean? So Mr. Hernandez, we're excited about this year's school show.
Yes.
First of all, what show are we doing this year?
Yeah, we're doing Little Shop of Horrors this year. Really, really excited to be putting it on.
Fantastic, and that's in the middle school and the high school?
Yeah, all from middle school and high school, from year 7 and up.
Excellent, and how would a student audition for that?
So the auditions are on Thursday, the 5th, from 2:30 to 4:30. They're going to be here in the theater. Students have to prepare a 30-second song, and then the rest of it's going to be led like a workshop. They're going to be taught a piece of choreography and given some text there that they'll perform. And we're going to lead it through there and see how it goes. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It sounds great. We wish you all the best with it.
Thank you.
Don't forget, your auditions are coming up next week. So I'm here in the theatre with Miss Glazer, who's one of our new performing arts teachers, and he's going to be musical director and co-directing with Miss Millard this year's junior school production. So what is the production going to be?
I'm super excited to be doing the Aristocats.
Ah, you say Aristocats, I say Aristocats. Potato,
Potato,
tomato,
tomato.
Let's call the whole thing off.
No, let's not call it off. Let's keep it going.
We'll keep it going. Okay, so what do the students need to know about auditioning for the show?
The auditions will be Tuesday, September 3rd, the day after our long weekend. Boys and girls, remember that, the day after our long weekend. We will be having auditions. Miss Millard and I have come up to the neighborhoods and we've given a packet. In that packet has to be signed by their moms and dads. And please, that will be your ticket out of your neighborhood and the ticket into the auditions. While in the auditions, we will be singing, dancing, and doing some scripts reading. But remember, the best thing to know is that it's going to be fun. Don't be afraid, just have fun.
Excellent. So, year 5 and year 6, be confident, take a risk, come and get involved and audition for the Aristocats. So, Mr. Raymond, I hear we have a fantastic university event coming up, big fair, coming to our school. Over 90 universities, is that correct?
That's correct. 90 universities, over 10 countries are represented. It's going to be on Friday, September 13th from 6:30 to 8:30.
What kind of age group of students would you be recommending come to this event? Obviously year 13s.
Year 13s, but it's really good for the entire high school.
And if you're going to apply to universities, good to make a connection and a relationship with that university. The reps that come to the fair are key people to do that with.
Exactly. So they're the point people. So if you have a question, they're the people that will want to get to answer questions. They're the ones that are going to be able to advocate on your behalf. So they're really good resources and really good people to know.
So I'm here with Isabella, who's a member of our volleyball team. How did the first game go?
I think it went great, like for our first game.
And what are your hopes for the season? What are you hoping to achieve this season?
Communicating more. We need to work on communicating and asking for the ball.
Well, good luck with tonight's game.
Thank you so much.
And finally, just some notices for the upcoming week. Remember, we are closed for Labour Day. CCAs begin on Tuesday the 3rd. Next week our EY Coffee and Conversation starts up, the Bish Baby Group starts up, our community choir, the Voices of Bish, start rehearsals on Friday. If you're interested, please speak to the Performing Arts Department. The big one to notice though is Back to School Night, September the 10th. Please check out the newsletter for details. And finally, International Day is coming around soon, so don't forget your passports and get excited about all the fun we have during International Day. Go Bulldogs!